name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Race number 8, this will be the final hurdle as far as the exotics go. The independent on Saturday, Arts and Pleasure, 73 handicap over 1,600 meters. And it'll certainly be a pleasure if you find the winner in race number 8 over the 1,600 meter trip. And having a look at the slide there, we're going to show you a rerun of number 2, Trump My Queen at Turfentine, when finishing back in 3rd spot on that occasion. And then also we have Barbara Kennedy and Peter Muscat to give us their feedback on their respective runners.
Going nicely. On the inside is Lee Express, Trump My Queen with the black sleeves, starting to catch the eye with Code Zero and Gilda Grey. 300 meters left to go and Cyberus can't wait any longer. Comes bursting into the lead. Trump My Queen's in second, Vickles Spickles in third with Gilda Grey, but it's all about Cyberus out here. Lee Express is trying hard in second, but ultimately trying in vain because Cyberus is going to win a good race. Second, Lee Express, Trump My Queen's run third.
Very good post-maiden run. Look, she's an honest filly. She always runs a good race. She's proven over the distance. So yeah, she's a big runner. Backing that up with Amarandi, trying the mile. Look, she did nothing wrong by winning last time. First run out the maidens. You know, if she does settle, she's a big runner too.
Yes, her comeback run was good over a trip short of her best, 7 furlongs. She was way back. I think she was still last at the 2 furlong marker, but she ran on steadily all the way to the line. She is drawn a little bit better this time, so she can put herself into the race, and if she doesn't have too much ground to make up turning in, she should run into the money as well.
Well, thanks very much for the trainers giving us their feedback. And we saw the rerun of number 2, Trump My Queen, which is one of my horses to follow later on. And if you look at Trump My Queen, she opened up 6-1. And before the ink could dry, she was down 28-10. So the money's there for Trump My Queen. Interesting enough.
Your money?
A little bit of my money involved there. I think she's a huge runner, and I think she's going to go very close to winning. Interesting enough, 10 of the 14 runners are 3-year-olds.
It's obviously a competitive handicap. It's a fillies and mares 73 handicap over 1,600 meters. While we've walked a similar path through much of the day, we're going to be in opposing camps here. Obviously, respect for Trump My Queen. At the time of recording the show, which, as I mentioned right earlier on, is on the Friday morning, no blinkers on Trump My Queen.
Blinkers off.
That, of course, could still change by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, being Saturday. So check whether Trump My Queen is racing with blinkers, or whether it's in fact part of the strategy to take the blinkers off. Good consistent form, but I like the chances of Hot Strike in this kind of handicap. I think she's competitive of a mark of 66. You've got to ignore a penultimate start, which was on the poly track. If you take her last 2 runs on the turf, albeit both at Hollywood Bet Scottsville, second to Jack's Bird, second to Sea Eagle, I think that form on the turf is good enough to win a race like this. But although those 2 runs were at Hollywood Bet Scottsville, she has some pretty decent form here at Hollywood Bet Gravel. 4 starts for a winner, second and a third. Neat draw 4, 2 outside of Trump My Queen. I'm expecting a big run from the Mark Dixon filly with Keegan DeMello up. So one of my suggested place accumulator bankers is Hot Striking, and you're in the camp of Trump My Queen. Who knows? Maybe the pair will lock horns at the 200-meter mark, and we can both have a good shout at them coming home.
Number 4, Hot Strike, is my second selection. If you look at that last run to Sea Eagle, didn't get penalised for that effort, was a little bit unlucky not to get the head down. Sea Eagles run a cracker after that. And if you go back 3 runs, a good second to Jack's Bird, who ran third the other day, and is in receipts of 4 kgs from number 2, Trump My Queen, being a 4-year-old. So on that side of things, number 4, Hot Strike, the Mark Dixon stable, is going to start turning the corner now. And definitely from the draw, Keegan DeMello, when he teams up with Mark Dixon, they're lethal.
Great strike rate. And Mark's starting to get a few winners now. I do want to mention one other horse that could upset the apple cart, and that's number 11, Ice Sensation. She's a beautiful filly. And when she went out of the gate for her first start, albeit that she was relatively easy to back, I was blown away with the way she went to the gates, and she made a winning debut. She's only had 2 starts since, third to time to roll, which was not a bad effort. A little bit disappointing after a race behind Purple and Kenyezi, but she might have needed it. So watch out for a big run from number 11, Ice Sensation. She would be the one that I'd keep an eye on, but I'm happy to go with Trump My Queen, Hot Strike, and possibly add in Cashew if the budget allows.
And then number 10, Oh So Squishy, ran 19 days ago, is racing 10 points lower off of the highest achieved rating, the daughter of Pomodora. I'm willing to forgive that last run, and this is a horse who's steadily coming down in the ratings, maybe for the quartets.
Absolutely. Oh So Squishy, Ice Sensation. You've got to find those horses. Rocky Reef that Peter Muscat spoke about. But let's hope that it is our 2 fancies, Trump My Queen and Hot Strike, that are fighting it out. But let us not overlook the fact that it is a fillies and mares handicap, and therefore there could be an upset.
So, not cut and dried, race number 8. As I mentioned, 10 of the 14 are 3-year-olds, so the improvement factors there to be seen, and all depends who shows the most improvement on the day. Race number 8, 16:38 over the 1600-meter trip. Hopefully you find the winner in this contest.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.